You ever yearn for a game that only tries to take up at max a day of your time? You want a game that you can comfortably beat in 3 to 5 hours? A game where you can count the times you've booted it up on your fingers and it leaves a lasting impression of nothing but quality? Well, what if I told you this game exists and it's real good? And I can tell you about it. If you just sit there, just sit there, and I'll fucking tell you about it for free. Shadow the Ninja Reborn is an amazing throwback reimagining of an NES classic by the same name, well, minus the Reborn bit, of course. It's a super tight action platforming adventure that you can sit down and beat it in one long sitting, or 3 shorter ones if you like me. It's good fun and it's super polished and will leave you saying, damn, that was good, and will have you coming back till you beat it. It's a great game that's engaging enough to melt the stress away from a hard week, but also short enough to beat in a single weekend, without, gaming all fucking night and getting fucking sweaty and gross. Hopefully you've noticed it at this point, but this game is, gorgeous. Actually, it's such a slick, nice-looking game that's so visually interesting, and even though it's a 2D sprite-based game, I don't think anyone would consider calling this game flat. It has so much depth, and that female ninja is so... Not to mention, everything in this game is visually appealing at a standstill, but when shit starts moving, the game looks even better. It's a game that is so smooth, so sexy, so everything you want in a 2D action game that looks so clearly like an evolution from SNES visuals, and looks insane compared to the NES original. Now, it's time to really talk about part of the game that fucks. The OST of this game is a complete bop. Hell, it's 2 bops. That's double the boppage for your buck. Count them, 1, 2. In a genre of music that's best described as video game music, the game has some rocking techno jams with the occasional metal chord or two thrown in to bring that hype, and it perfectly matches the feeling of playing this game. This is the kind of soundtrack that fits perfectly going up against the capital B big challenge this game offers. Seriously, visually and sonically, this game fucks. Now, we know this game fucks on an aesthetic level, but how does it play? Well, it plays good. Great even. Nah. Amazing. This game has tight controls that feel responsive and precise, and level design that clearly communicates what's about to happen and what you, the player, needs to do, leaving you, the player, in charge of the action and solely responsible for when you fuck up. What I truly love about this game, though, is how its design and control facilitates a zero bullshit experience. Never in this game did I say, this is bullshit, or feel cheated by the game's design. Well, actually one time I did. You see, the game has more movement options than you would think, and there's no in-game tutorial, but there is an in-game manual, so you gotta read that. Because the hover move lets you hover, and it's very useful for large gaps, and I didn't know that move existed, so I may have spent an hour on one jump, but we're not gonna talk about that. That didn't happen. That's not canon. Nah, that didn't happen to me. It'll happen to you if you don't boot the game up and read the fucking manual. It's 3 pages. It's 3 pages of control. Just read it. Thank me later. Trust me. The bosses of this game are also a huge standout. Each boss is super unique and offers a fun challenge. Some of them become super cheesable when you use one of the weapons you find laying around. Let me talk about the weapons real quick. You find them in this game, and some of them are super good, and some of them feel useless. You'll be saying, why does this weapon even exist? And then you'll find a part of the level that is, precisely designed for this one item that you found, 20 minutes ago. And you'll use it, and it's a huge aha moment. And throughout the game, you'll keep finding these perfect situations for these hyper-niche weapons that make the game such a breeze. And it makes it so everything just kind of falls into place. There's several parts of this game where it happens, and it left me, the player, feeling super satisfied. And that's how I would sum up my experience with this game. Satisfying. I came into this game expecting a really nice 2D action-adventure ROM that was high on difficulty and short on length, and that's exactly what I found, and I fucking loved it. As far as I'm concerned, this game is fucking perfect. Just like me. And it's exactly what you look for when you want a tough-as-nails game to beat over a weekend. I think you should stop watching this video and go buy this game, Shadow the Ninja Reborn, with your fucking money right now on your preferred platform, now or else. That wasn't a joke, by the way. I'm actually outside your door right now, and I'm about to cause some problems if you don't believe me. Yeah, that's me. Let me in. I'm gonna buy the game with your payment info right now. We're buying the game. You're playing it. It's 2-player. We're playing it. I'm gonna sit right next to you. You only got one chair. You're sitting on my lap. You're gonna sit on my lap. or we're gonna play the game. Yeah, that's right. That's what's happening. Open the door. Open the fuck up. Open the door. Dude, open the fucking door!